everyone, this is Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. Today I have Bethany with me. Bethany is my full-bodied silicone baby doll, and she was poured and painted and sculpted by Kyla Janelle. And she was born on February 27th of 2017. And she weighs 9 pounds and 2 ounces. And Bethany is the sister of Lorelei, my one and only other silicone baby doll that was made by Kyla Janelle as well. And so I wanted to bring her on today, mainly because in my video from yesterday, I had mentioned that I wanted to reroot a silicone doll. And this is the Bethany doll that I was talking about. And I'll be showing you the back of her head to show you where I want to reroot. And as I was looking at her hair today, I might just, because I have enough hair, I might just go ahead and go over the same hair that she has already, because it is kind of, it's very thin and it's baby-like. So I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. I've never, rooted before, so we'll just have to take it as it goes, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and put Bethany down, and I want to show you what we're going to be changing her into today. And I'm going to be powdering her as well. She is made of a type of silicone that does get a little bit sticky, not super sticky, but a little bit sticky. And so I always like to powder her before I get her changed. And so that's something that we're going to be doing today. Another thing I wanted to mention, you might have you might have noticed her big eyes. Her eyes were made by someone. I'm not sure who exactly made them, but they are they are the same type of eyes that are made for human beings. They're glass eyes, and they're I had the name in my head, what I was going to tell you. I'll probably think of it. But anyway, these are prosthetic eyes. And they actually were made specifically for the Bethany sculpt. And but they're made, I think that they were made by a person that also makes human prosthetic eyes. So I'm not real clear on the details of that. I tried to look it up, and I don't know the details other than their handmade human prosthetic eyes. And so that's why they appear so big. Okay, let me go ahead and get started and show you the outfit that I'm going to be changing Bethany into. And let's see, I have her it's a little knitted top, a tiny little dress, and it's made by Will Beth, and it's got as you can see, it's got lace and satin bows and little tiny roses that have pearls in the middle of them, and it's got a lot of really pretty detail. And then the back is buttoned all the way up and down, so really easy to put on a silicone baby doll. And it does have matching bloomers, which are these. And then underneath the dress part, I have this little satin, it's sort of like a camisole, and I'm going to be putting that underneath the knit dress so that, it looks more, where Bethany is kind of dark-skinned, and so I wanted her, underneath of her dress to look more white. And so I'm going to be putting that underneath. And then I also have these cute little knitted booties, and they have the same color of pink satin bows that are in the dress. And as I'm noticing, this camisole is also a very light pink. So that'll look really nice underneath. And underneath the booties, I haven't decided if I'm going to put socks on underneath the booties or not. I'm notorious for wanting to put socks on her booties, and so I'm just going to try it out. It's the same type of lace that's also detailed in the dress. So we'll see. I'll try it both ways just to see how I like it. Okay, this is her birth certificate. I brought it out so that I could, you know, just remember the details. But I'm going to go ahead and put it aside and get started with Bethany. So today I wanted to talk about something that was really neat that happened at home yesterday, and that is my husband happened to be you know, he was walking into the kitchen, and he walked past my my two toddler dolls, Maggie May and Katie Lynn. And he walked past him and he said, oh, you know, he thought it was really neat for me that I had all of my baby dolls displayed, and he really enjoyed seeing them. And he also mentioned that he liked that I displayed them on the couch as well. So then we started talking about my collection, and I asked him, you know, what his favorites were. And so he started, you know, he looked at the couch and he started going down the line of dolls that I had, and which ones he liked and which ones he didn't like and such. And what really surprised me was, well, first of all, I already know what dolls he likes in my collection. But the thing that surprised me was he said, well, where's that little smiling baby doll that you have? And I said, oh, and I knew who he was talking about. So I said, oh, do you mean Mikey? And he said, yeah. He said, yeah, Mikey's always been his favorite doll in my collection. And I thought that was really interesting because he's his favorite boy doll. Now, his favorite girl dolls, his very favorite is Maggie May, and then next favorite is Katie Lynn, and then he loves my Heidi doll too. But and then from there it just kind of, you know, goes down along the line of you know, favorite, and on down the line like that. So, but anyways, he was actually asking about my Mikey. And so what I thought I would do today is, now, if I don't remember at the end of the video, please remind me, because I really wanted to do this. And feel free to you know, to let me know that I totally forgot to do this at the end in the comments if I did forget. So maybe this will make me remember. Anyway, I wanted to show you my Mikey doll. And he's actually not a reborn doll. Well, he's sort of a reborn doll, and I'll explain about him at the end when I get done dressing Bethany. So he's partly reborn, and he's partly not. And I'll explain that, like I said, at the end. But anyway, I brought Mikey in, and I placed him on the couch, and my husband was really happy about that. Mikey just really makes him happy, I think. He's got a very happy, Mikey has a very happy face, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But anyway, I thought that was really, really a fun part of my day, because I am so happy that he not only, you know, allows me to have my baby dolls, but he's also, you know, like a part of it. He doesn't play with them. He doesn't get involved like that, you know, but he likes looking at them, and he enjoys the art of the dolls just like I do. So it's been really neat. At first, you know, when I first started collecting, he wasn't really enthusiastic because he thought, like everyone else, well, you know, why do you want to buy such expensive dolls? And then, you know, as the years went by, he kind of understood it. And also, he really enjoys that I'm having so much fun on my YouTube channel. So he's very involved that way, which I think is awesome. So while I have Bethany on her back, I wanted to show you the back of her head that I want to get rooted, or that I want to root. And she came to me this way. She's a, like I said, she's a, what did I say? She's an artist proof, so it was the very first doll that Kyla Janelle ever did. My guess is that being an artist proof doll, you know, she probably felt like she just wanted to get the front of the rooting done, you know, like why finish the whole back of it, because it was, you know, like the prototype. And so that's why this part right here, I feel needs more hair. And then I thought, well, since I'm rooting, I might as well try, you know, layering some more hair on top. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. I'd really like to try that this year. And my friend Joy has, she has rooted a couple of silicone babies now, and she said it's super, super easy. So that gave me more confidence to do this. So anyway, let's go ahead and turn her around. She's pretty heavy, like I said. She's a 9-pounder, and that's how much my son weighed when he was born. He was a 9-pound baby, and I can't believe that I mean, you know, feeling the weight of this baby doll and knowing that I was carrying this heavy of a baby inside, it's hard to believe. Because like I always say, I'm 5 feet tall, and that was a big baby for me to carry. So I think I've got all the powder on that I'm going to use. And Bethany also has rooted eyelashes and rooted eyebrows, which I love. I've only had one other doll that I ended up selling, and I wished I hadn't. But anyway, she had rooted eyebrows. She had awesomely rooted eyebrows. I mean, they looked real. And so, you know, someday I would love to have another Reborn doll that has rooted eyebrows, because that's something that's really unique. A lot of artists don't do that. And I think, you know, that they would be able to, because they're so, you know, they're so gifted at rooting hair, that I would think that, you know, that they would do the eyebrows too. But maybe that's just, maybe that is a separate talent that people need to have, you know. So that cuter little belly's sticking out. All right, let's go ahead and turn her over very carefully. This little girl, I treat with delicacy, because she was my very first silicone doll. And then Lorelei was my second silicone doll. After I got Bethany here, I never thought I'd ever be able to get another silicone doll, ever. And I just, and especially from the same artist. And so I feel so fortunate that I was able to get this little girl. Okay, that looks really cute on her. So I'm going to go ahead and put her little bloomers on her little chubby legs. Lorelei weighs about 1 pound less than Bethany. She's a little bit tinier than Bethany. So yeah, but I wouldn't call Bethany a chunk a month, because I think it's just, I don't know what it is that makes her heavier. Because she does wear size newborn clothes, so that's a mystery to me, because I'm not a sculptor nor a person that pours silicone and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and put this cute little dress on. And I thought she would look really sweet in this dress. Of course, I love knitted things. And that's another one of my goals this year. I'm going to learn how to knit or crochet. And I'm definitely going to learn the difference. I've heard people have said before in the comments, let me see if I can get this right. Crochet is looser, more loosely done than knitting. Knitting is tighter, but I think I have that right. If you know, can you please comment again? I've kind of forgotten, but I'll definitely be learning as I try to learn how to either knit or crochet this year. Trying to get these little tiny buttons in these little tiny holes, and they're kind of slippery. All the way down. Yeah, this is a really super easy outfit to put on her, and I just think it's the cutest thing. Cutest little outfit. She looks really good in it. And also I have a bow that I'm going to put on her. I forgot to show it to you, but I'll bring it out in just a minute. Yeah. Of course she has to have a bow. So let's go ahead and the way I store these booties so that they'll stay nice and rounded like this is they actually came with this kind of stuff in them. It's sort of like feels like the same kind of cottony stuff that the fiber that is inside baby dolls. So let me see. I'll first try. Let me put you down here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm first going to try the socks with the booties just on one foot, just to see if I like it. Because, you know, the lace matches the lace on this, and I just thought maybe that might be a cute look. And let's see, yeah, that unties, that little, it has a little ribbon that runs through it and unties, so it makes it easier to open it. You know, for me, it's like the more lace and girly an outfit is, the better. And so I think I'm liking these booties with the socks underneath. So I'm gonna stay with that. I think that looks really, really cute like that. And these booties just fit her perfectly too. Her little feet. These cute little feet. So go ahead and put the next one on. And I'm not going to forget about Mikey. Thank you for reminding me. For those of you who have been shouting out, don't forget about Mikey. I'm thinking. I'm trying to keep it in the back of my head. I really want to show you Mikey and show you what my husband's favorite doll is. And the reason is because, you know, it's kind of like a man's view of the world and of the reborn world. And so, you know, I just thought maybe you might enjoy seeing him. So let's get this little bow tied. Yeah, I do like these booties this way. I like it with the lace down there. I really do. She looks really cute in this outfit. Okay, I'm going to lift the camera up so I can put her bow in her hair. I'm going to give it a little brush, real gently. Not harshly, just very gently. Because, you know, silicone baby dolls, there's no way to glue the hair in underneath, and so it's just sitting in there. And so you have to be careful when you brush their hair. And I chose this bow because it's the same color as the satin bows and the lace that's in her outfit. So there she is. And I'll go ahead and lift her up. Oh, so that you can see what she looks like. I'm going to adjust the camera. And there she is. She does not have armatures in her arms. Lorelei doesn't either. There's her little bootied feet with the lacy socks. And all her little rolls. She's really a soft, squishy Silicone. I really like her. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put her down right here so that I can bring Mikey on and show you Mikey. I guess the trick is for me to remember stuff. The trick is that I have to keep talking about it. So I think I figured that out. So I'm going to let her lay here for a minute. And let's see, what did I do with Mikey? Mikey's right here. And here is Mikey. And my subscribers that have known me for a long time, they will remember Mikey. Mikey is called Michael the Little Slugger, and he is an Ashton Drake doll, and he's no longer available from Ashton Drake, and I've had him for several years now, and he was my very first boy doll that I ever got, and I just couldn't believe the realism of him. His eyes are just gorgeous, and those little teeth, and it's just that big happy smile. And he's got really nice hair. It's not rooted hair, it's glued on. The first layer of hair is glued on, and then the rest of it is free, you know. Another thing that I was going to say was the reason that he's partly reborn is because I changed his body out. He came with a body that was really weird. It was like some type of a cloth thing here, and then this part of the arm, you know, hung way down. And but anyways, I ended up finding like your normal gathered body for this size of doll, and he's now full arms and full legs, and he looks so much better in clothes and in outfits. So so that's why I told you in the beginning that he was partially reborn, because I changed his body out, and he was the first doll that I ever changed his body out to. So anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed my video today. I'll go ahead and put him back down here, and I'll bring little Miss Bethany up and say goodbye. Today's Monday. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and thanks for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.